سلمت قلبي يا ربي لتغسله رفعته.
In the name of Allah, the most merciful, most gracious, I welcome all of you with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings and mercy of Allah be on all of you. My dear students, hope you are well and fine. And inshallah, I hope you are enjoying the lockdown time at your home, and you are giving time to studies as well. And let me begin. Today we will learn about chapter 10. It is reaching the age of adolescence. The chapter is reaching the age of adolescence, and in the previous chapter 4 you have learned how animals reproduce. It is only after growing up to a certain age that human beings and many other animals can reproduce. Now the important question may arise here: why can humans reproduce only after a certain age? In this chapter you will learn about the changes that take place in the human body after which a person becomes capable of reproduction. Okay? And in chapter 4 you have also learned about human reproductive organs, but in this chapter you will discuss the role that humans play in bringing about the changes that make a child grow into an adult. Now there is a subtopic in it, adolescence and puberty, and it begins with some story, and there are some characters in it, Yasir and Sabah, and I will tell you something about this story. Yasir was celebrating his 12th birthday. After his friends left, Yasir and Sabah began chatting with their friends. Sabah studies in all girls school. She started laughing. She remarked that many of Yasir's school friends whom she met after a year had suddenly shoot up in height. Shoot up means they are increased in height. Some of them were looking very funny with a hairy line above their lips. Her mother explained that boys had grown up. Growth begins from the day one. You know, when you are born, then growth starts. But upon crossing the age of 10 or 11, there is a sudden spurt in growth which becomes noticeable. The changes taking place in the body are a part of growing up. They indicate that you are no longer a child but are on the way to becoming an adult. Now the question arises, it is a very important, please pay heed towards it. I wonder how long this period marked by changes in the body will last. It is a strange period of life when you are neither a child nor an adult. I wonder whether this period between childhood and adulthood had a special name. Yes, it has a special name in science, and this is called adolescence. Now I will take you towards that. Growing up is a natural process. The period of life when the body undergoes changes leading to reproductive maturity is called adolescence. And adolescence begins around the age of 11 and lasts up to 18 or 19 years of age. Since this period covers the teens, 13 to 18 or 19 years of age. Adolescents are also called teenagers. In girls, adolescence may begin a year or two earlier than in boys. Also, the period of adolescence varies from person to person. The human body undergoes several changes during adolescence. These changes mark the onset of puberty. The most important change which marks puberty is that boys and girls become capable of reproduction. Puberty ends when an adolescent reaches reproductive maturity. You know, Yasir and Sabah realized that sudden increase in height and hairy line above the lips in the boys were signs of adolescence. They wanted to know more about the other changes at puberty. Now the important subtopic is changes at puberty. There are various changes which occur during puberty. One is increase in height. Second is change in body shape. Third is voice change. Then another change that occurs is increased activity in sweat and sebaceous glands, and then another change is development of sex organs, And then last but not the least, reaching mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. Now first we will take this, that is increase in height. The most conspicuous change during puberty is the sudden increase in height. This all we know. At this time, the long bones, that is the bones of arms and the legs, elongate and make a person tall. Initially, girls grow faster than boys, but by about 18 years of age, both reach their maximum height. The rate of growth in height varies in different individuals. I repeat, the rate of growth in height varies in different individuals. It is not same in all individuals. It differs from individual to individual. Some may grow suddenly at puberty and then slow down, while others may grow gradually. All the parts of the body do not grow at the same rate. Sometimes the arms and legs or hands and feet of adolescents look oversized and out of proportion with the body. But soon the other parts catch up and result in the proportionate body. You must have noticed that height of an individual is more or less similar to that of some family member. This is because height depends on the genes inherited from parents. I repeat, this is very important and you should know this. This is because height depends on the genes inherited from parents. It is, however, very important to eat the right kind of food during these growing years. This helps the bones, muscles and other parts of the body get adequate nourishment for growth. You will find nutritional needs of adolescents discussed later in the lesson. Now, second important point is change in body shape. Have you noticed that boys in your class have broader shoulders and wider chests than boys in junior classes? Yes, you may have noticed this. This is because they have entered the age of puberty, when the shoulders generally broaden as a result of growth. In girls, the region below the waist becomes wider. In boys, the muscles of the body grow more prominently than in girls. Thus, changes occur in adolescent. Boys and girls are different. Now, the third is voice change. It is very important change which occurs during the puberty, and I will discuss this with you. Please pay heed towards it. Did you notice that sometimes the voice of some boys in your class cracks? At puberty, the voice box or the larynx begins to grow. Boys develop larger voice boxes. The growing voice box in boys can be seen as a protruding part of the throat called Adam's apple. In girls, the larynx is hardly visible from the outside because of its small size. Generally, girls have a high-pitched voice, whereas boys have a deep voice. I repeat, generally girls have a high-pitched voice, whereas boys have a deep voice. In adolescents, boys, sometimes the muscles of a growing voice box go out of control and the voice becomes hoarse. This state may remain for few days or weeks, after which the voice becomes normal. Now the third is increased activity of sweat and sebaceous glands. My dear students, during puberty, the secretion of sweat glands and sebaceous glands, that is oil glands, increases. Many young people get acne and pimples on the face at this time because of the increased activity of these glands in the skin. A few glands such as sweat glands, oil glands and salivary glands release their secretions through ducts. Endocrine glands release hormones directly into the bloodstream. So they are also termed ductless glands. Ductless glands. Now there is another that is the change that occurs during puberty. It is development of sex organs. At puberty, male sex organs like testes and penis develop completely. The testes also begin to produce sperms. In girls, the ovaries enlarge and eggs begin to mature. Also, ovaries start releasing mature eggs. My dear friends, now there is a last, and it is very important, reaching mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. My dear students, please pay heed towards it. When you cross the age of puberty, or when you are in the puberty, and it is also there is a change, reaching the mental, intellectual and emotional maturity. Now you will concentrate on this, inshallah. Adolescence is also a period of change in the person's way of thinking. Adolescents are more independent than before and are also self-conscious. Intellectual development takes place and they tend to spend considerable time thinking. In fact, it is often the time in one's life when the brain has the greatest capacity of learning. Sometimes, however, an adolescent may feel insecure while trying to adjust to the changes in the body and mind. But as adolescent learners, you should know that there is no reason to feel insecure. These changes are a natural part of growing up. This was today's topic, and reaching the age of adolescence. Now there is another subtopic, that is secondary sexual characters. Inshallah, we will take it tomorrow, and inshallah I hope you have enjoyed today's lecture, and inshallah you are getting more and more points from it. You are getting more and more benefit from it rather, and inshallah tomorrow we will come up with secondary sexual characters. Then there is a subtopic also, role of hormones in initiating reproductive function. Then there is reproductive phases of life in humans. Then there is another, how is sex of a baby determined, and then there is hormones other than sex hormones. Then other is role of hormones in completing the life history of insects and frogs. Then reproductive health. Then nutritional needs of adolescents, and say no to drugs is also in this chapter. We will discuss all this, inshallah. So this was for today. Jazakallah khair. Thank you.